What's going on YouTube? Welcome back. Season 2 is around the corner and today we're going to be going over Capture the Flag in Snipedown's Bootcamp. So make sure you start incorporating everything that we talk about today and then also in the past videos so you guys can start ranking up and getting better at Halo Infinite. If you enjoy the video, make sure you like and subscribe with the bell notifications turned on. And if you want more private coaching, click on my Pro Guides link in the description down below and you can book a session and we'll go over how we can help you improve your skill and help you get better. I also stream on twitch.tv/SenseiNam. So if you want to catch me live, chill, I definitely would love to see you in the next stream. So let's get started. So today we're going to talk about 3 things that's going to help you improve and capture the flag. The first thing that we're going to talk about is flag running. The second thing is what to focus on while playing capture the flag. And the third thing we're going to talk about is spawns. So when it comes to flag running, an important skill that you need to pick up is flag juggling. The technique behind flag juggling is looking up, pressing the swap weapon button, so you're throwing the flag forward, and hold your pickup weapon button to pick up the flag. So the reason behind looking up while you're running the flag is so that the flag has some forward momentum, and when it comes to picking it up, it becomes a lot easier. When you're looking straight or down, when you have too much forward momentum, you might be too forward and the flag is behind you, and when you pick it up, you'll miss it. So then you'll have to move backwards in order for you to pick it up, which you can lose a lot of momentum and your enemies can catch up and kill you a lot faster. The other aspect to flag running is which routes you take. On Bazaar, there are 3 routes that you can take. The fastest one is through double doors right down the middle. This is the best route, especially if all 4 are down. If there are 2 or 3 enemies that are down, the best route to take is through the tree and using market as cover, going around towards your double doors and going in for the cap. And the last route, which has grown in popularity, is through alley and down through shotgun, since there's so much cover. Which route you should take should be based off of, so 1, how many of your enemies are dead or where are the remaining enemies located? And number 2 is where your team is positioned, so you know where you have help, where the majority of the map is empty, or where your enemy spawns are. And the last part when it comes to flag running is understanding when to run the flag slow versus running the flag fast. It's okay to do both of them because throughout the game, you're going to find that you're going to need to either slow it down or you can pick up the pace. When you need to pick up the pace is when you have 3 or 4 dead. You can run that flag as fast as you can because you have majority of your team's help to help secure the flag. When to play it slow is when you have 1 or 2 enemies still alive and 1 or 2 that are about to spawn. You can constantly move the flag a little bit more forward, but also you have to be able to help your teammates kill off as many people as possible so that you can run the flag safely back to your base. Just like what we talked about in past videos, numbers advantage is super important. So you staying alive as a flag carrier and helping your teammates as much as possible is really more important than you trying to run the flag and dying. So number 2, what to focus on while playing capture the flag. Number 1, power positions. Always strive to be in power positions while you're slaying. So in Bazaar, that can be the enemy's BR/cafe. In Aquarius, that can be P2 or Car 3. Having control of these positions allow you and your teammates to help each other in these gunfights. And then also keeping an eye on enemy spawns. Number 2, when you have 2 or more enemies dead, push into their base. There are so many people that think that slaying is the most important part to capture the flag, but it's really not. What you need to do is prioritize when you have an opportunity to get into an enemy's base. You control everything. You control middle of the map, all the power weapons, power ups, and you can constantly put pressure on the enemies as they're spawning. The team that pushes more into enemy bases and applies pressure is the team that's always going to win. 3, if you get into the enemy's base, you can be a huge problem for your enemy. You can put shots on your enemies from their base. You can pull the flag and all their attention will go towards you so that your teammates can kind of push up, pick off some kills. You guys can team shot together. And being in their base can force your enemies to decide either to push forward or move backwards to try and kill you. Number 4, pull the flag when you have numbers advantage. You don't always need to have 3 or 4 down in order for you to pull the flag. If you've pushed up and there's 1 or 2 that are dead, pull the flag and move it into the direction or any of the routes that we talked about based off of where your team is located and also where the remaining enemies are. And then number 5, communication. Learn to communicate or you have trouble in your love life. Lastly, we'll talk about spawns. If you haven't seen my spawns video, click on the tab above or the link in the description down below and you'll be able to learn all the spawns on all the maps, regardless if it's just capture the flag. But typically there are set spawns on Bazaar and Aquarius. On Bazaar, you can spawn back base, tree/lockers, or in the alley/shotgun area. On Aquarius, the spawns will either be back base, fridge, or P1, or gen/utility, whatever you guys call it. Depending on where your team is located, the spawns will occur in the safest place, starting at the back of the base. If you're just pulling the flag, they will not spawn in the back of the base. They'll typically spawn somewhere else. So if your team is top, mid, and gen, and one person's pulling the flag, typically the spawns will occur at fridge. And as you're moving out of the base and there's enemies that are spawning in, typically because now there's no one in the base, the spawns that will occur for the people that are spawning in next will happen at the back of the base. So learn the spawn so that you and your team can protect that flag run. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you haven't seen any of the other Snipedown bootcamp videos, I'm going to post them right here so you can check them out next. And I hope you have a great day. Peace.